everybody and welcome to another Top 5 Wednesday. Yes, I am so sorry I didn't post one of these for like the longest time. It was just craziness, total craziness. But this week, figured it was a good one to talk about. It is the top 5 books that ever made you cry. But as always, Top 5 Wednesday started by Lainey over at Ginger Reads Lainey. She opened it up for everybody to do, so link to the Goodreads group as always is down below. Check it out, there's probably going to be some really exciting topics in August. I don't think they've been posted yet. I will say, to start with, I'm not going to say anything about these books really per se, because a lot of them are like final books in series and I would really hate to give away spoilers. Number 5 on this list is The Madness Underneath by Maureen Johnson. This is the second book in her Shades of London series, and I didn't expect to cry in this book, but I did, because something happens at the end that to me was so unexpected that for just no reason I burst out crying. Number 4 on this list is Ptolemies Gate by Jonathan Stroud. This is the third book in his initial Bartimaeus trilogy. Again, not going to say too much, this is the third and final book in that trilogy. There's a fourth book, but it's a prequel, so the original trilogy ends with Ptolemies Gate, and oh yeah, I cried like a baby. Number 3 on this list is The Amber Spyglass by Philip Pullman. This is the third book in his Dark Materials trilogy, and oh yeah, I cried. Even though I saw it coming from a mile away, I cried a lot. Number 2 on this list is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, obviously the 7th and final book in the Harry Potter series by J.K. Rowling. I had to shut my book when I read it and take a moment and just let the sobs overcome me. I did this more than once during that book. And the number 1 book on this list, when I read this book and I finished it, I had cried so hard that my eyes were all puffy and red and I was sniffing and like my throat hurt and my stomach hurt. And then when I finished it, and I'd closed the book and it was over, I was like catatonic for like a day. I kind of just wanted to stay in my room, curled under a blanket, and not talk to anyone. And that is The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak. It's one of my favourite books of all time, and it's definitely had one of the biggest emotional impacts on me ever that I've had from reading a book. That book completely wrecked me. But that's it for me, so until next time, cheers.